Folks, I know I've been missing in action for about a week and a half, and I'm more than likely going to be missing in action for another 14 days. I have a situation that's tying me up for about 16 hours a day, again, for the next 14 days. So if you've been looking for my videos and you haven't seen any, that's the reason why. I got up a couple hours early before I have to get into the task that I'm into to make this particular video. The NFL is playing a dangerous game here. Jerry Jones, whom I listened to his particular interview last night about the players on his team being sat down for a game if they do not stand for the national anthem and anything else, making any type of a demonstration during the playing of the anthem, is, in my mind, basically that of a plantation owner dictating what is acceptable behavior for his slaves. This is America, folks, and obviously when you work on a job, there are rules and requirements to work on a job and to be in good standing. But this entire argument has been conflated. When someone takes a knee, as I had said before, when our military takes a knee at the sign, at the place of a fallen fellow soldier, it's a sign of respect. When Colin Kaepernick took a knee, he consulted with a person within the military, and that person has obviously told him that the taking of a knee is more respectful than sitting. That person, and the name escapes me at the moment, so I apologize, but that person has gone on TV and explained the position and also indicated that he supports Colin Kaepernick as far as the taking of the knee, and he has gotten pushback. All right, let's just bottom line this bad boy. The players need to get together and speak in one voice. Now, if they do that, then the owners are going to have to back down, because this is a 70% black and brown league, okay? And if all of the black and brown players take a knee, especially on teams like the Dallas Cowboys, the Washington Redskins, etc., and the owners decide that they're going to sit every single one of those players, they are not going to be able to field teams to play in the games. So this is a stare down situation at this time. And the players on this one need to stare down the owners and tell them that they cannot dictate their behavior when it comes to social issues, especially this social issue. I believe that the players should get together in various cities, both large and small, New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Dallas, etc., and make a statement. And the statement that they should make is that they are going to take a knee until situations change. And they basically should recite the names of all the people who do not have the ability to take a knee that were killed illegally by law enforcement. They should also take a knee for their support of changes in the criminal justice system, because there are a lot of people that are in jail unjustly, okay? and in some cases justly, but for committing crimes and receiving sentences that have nothing to do with each other. A person getting 20 years in jail for having an OZ of marijuana, when a person in Colorado can walk into a store and buy an OZ and walk out, start smoking it pretty much basically on the street, that in my mind is a non-starter. There needs to be major changes in this country, and it's people who are in positions of respect and adoration that need to take a lead. Now, it is with a doubt that the NFL has blackballed Colin Kaepernick, because the Raiders, in losing their quarterback, should have gone to him immediately and signed him. And if Al Davis had been in the league, Kaepernick would be on the Raiders right now. But again, people like Jerry Jones, holier than thou, basically, who that first week took a knee with his team, basically is saying, you know, if I take a knee, then you guys can take a knee. But if I don't take a knee, fuck you guys. You guys better not take a knee. And I'm hoping that there are people of strong moral conscience on the Dallas Cowboys that take a knee and take that game suspension, which more than likely will be unpaid, and then decide to file a lawsuit. Because this is not about the flag. This is not about the anthem. This is not about the vets. This is about the social justice for black and brown people. And what's going on here is that Donald bitch-ass Trump has basically decided that he's going to change the narrative here, and the NFL owners and fans are allowing him to do so. Colin Kaepernick and other players have stated specifically what they are doing and why they are doing it. They've also specifically stated that they in no way are attempting to disrespect the flag or the national anthem. Now, again, if you know the history of the national anthem, if it were me, I would say fuck the national anthem, because it was written by a racist and attacking black people who were fighting for their freedom. But that piece of our history is really never put out there. Okay? So, you know, it is what it is. And again, folks, I felt like it was important enough that I take this time, even though it should be time that I'm getting some sleep, to address this issue. And I'm only hoping that the players pull together, especially the players union, they pull all of the players together and en masse take a position on this thing, which in my opinion is to take a knee, and then have the owners or the coaches or whomever tell every last single one of them, based on their own owner's position, and not all owners feel this way, but that if they are going to suspend one, they're going to have to suspend all. And I believe if your major superstars all take a knee, and especially some of the white players who believe in the cause, if they take a knee, I want to see what the owners are going to do then. Because this is bullshit, and they're letting a goddamn clown in the White House drive a major wedge between people in this country. Now, a lot in Dallas, there has been a lot of pushback by the black and brown Dallas Cowboy fans against Jerry Jones here. So again, let's not make this something that it's not. This is not about disrespecting the flag. This is not about disrespecting the anthem. This is about obtaining social justice for people who do not have a voice in America. And, I salute all of the people who do take a knee here, because they have a voice and a position, and they are looking out for the little guy. Whereas the owners are only basically looking out for their own self-interest and their own pocketbooks. So what we're probably going to need to do is start the black and brown people are going to have to start boycotting, which I already am. I do not watch the NFL games, and I will not watch an NFL game. I will state that when Donald Trump first pushed on the NFL, I did check out the beginnings of a bunch of games to see what the players were going to do, and I wanted to see it live. But subsequent to that, NFL and I have basically parted ways, and we will continue to part ways until the NFL comes out with a statement and support for social justice for black and brown people. It's all well and good that we play a dangerous game, in my opinion, okay, for the entertainment of America. But when it comes to us making statements and asking, okay, and that's what the kneel down is. It's asking for rights that we should have upon birth, rights that white people have and don't ever even think about. When we get pushback just for making a statement, and we are threatened, our livelihoods are threatened, and in some cases we are threatened with physical violence. Now, this bullshit's got to stop. And, some owner has got to have to push back against Donald Trump and call an asshole an asshole. Take one look at Senator Corker out of, I believe he's out of either Kentucky, no, he's out of Tennessee. And he's calling, Donald Trump out on his bullshit. More people in the Senate need to become vocal about calling Trump out on his bullshit. And the NFL needs to take a stand and support its players in this particular position as far as social justice is concerned. Okay, that's about 13 minutes, guys. I gotta run. I'm gonna see if I can lay down and get another hour or so sleep. And then, it's 16 hours. There you go. I will see you guys more than likely in about 14 days. Take care.